You can give it to me, look, before we leave. It's okay. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. And that's strong. Okay.
Thank you. Is it that? That's sweet.
Thank you.
Wow, y'all pretty.
Miss Sue,
Yes.
I traveled with her and her family. I had a ball. She let me room with her.
And that's why you can't
Huh?
Good morning, everybody.
That's what we had. I know it's her birthday that Monday to celebrate. We had she had everybody hugged her. Everywhere we went, I told her her birthday.
How you doing? Good to see you.
What you said? Go on.
Took a minute, you said. You took a minute, you said. Can we get sick of
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
You want to see if we could sit in one Sunday together, and they are filled up. So she said she could give me a date. I told her any date except the first and the second Sunday, because the senior choir sang the first Sunday. The second Sunday is missionary.
What month did you say?
She's gonna give us a date, but she wants us to participate in this community candy crush.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be open for all of the churches in the vicinity, and they're looking for 500 kids. It's going to be at the Armory, and they're going to have tailgating. They want us to participate in that. So if you have candy, you can bring it the night of the 31st, or either give it to Irene or myself. I would like we will participate in it. And it's gonna be
That's our anniversary.
it's the night of Halloween. We're not gonna be celebrating Halloween. It's gonna be a block party. They're gonna have all kinds of games, food, inflatable things for the kids to bounce around on, basketball tournaments, musical concert, and they're gonna give away prizes. And it'll be at 5 o'clock. No costumes. And each group is supposed to have a banner with their car, and the members supposed to be addressed according to their association. So the Red Hatters will have red and
This and this may be something we may be interested in. And the good thing is, it's free. It's what? Free. Free. All right. It's entitled Purple, Still a Strong Color. A musical about love, simple, poignant, and intriguing. That's how Broadway and the Hood's presentation of The Color Purple. Remember The Color Purple? This is going to be a Broadway play. It's billed for its run. It's going to be at Willard Hall in Portsmouth this weekend. 7 p.m. on Friday night, 2 and 7 on next Saturday, and 3 p.m. on Sunday. It will be held at Willard Hall in Portsmouth. There's a number where we can contact. What happened is we have to show up and they'll pass out the tickets then. So you may want to decide maybe a good time for us to go if you want to go. Again, the times, Friday night at 7 p.m., on Saturday at 2 and 7 p.m. I don't know if it's going to be better to go on Friday night versus Saturday at 2, and another time at 7. And then on, wait a minute, I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Friday, 2 and 7 p.m. Saturday, and 3 p.m. on Sunday. This is a free show. It hosts our color purple. We know that purple means royalty. So this is maybe something that we can go to and be free. I'm glad you shared this with us, cuz.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what?
It said last words. There were 3 men standing at the gates of heaven with St. Peter. Tell me, what would you like to hear your relatives or friends say at your funeral? The saint asked. The first man answered, because I am a famous physician, I love to hear someone say how I've been instrumental in saving someone's life. The second man reported that he was a family man and a school teacher, and that he had been a wonderful father and husband, and that he had made a difference in some young person's life. The third man, before St. Peter, said, wow, you guys, those are really great sentiments, but I guess if I had my choice, I would hear someone say, look, he's moving. That means that he was alive, you know.
You up to your mess again.
Yes, and the next one is about, said there's a famous story of a man who found it was hard to locate his clothing upon arising in the morning. One evening, he took paper and pencil, and as he undressed, he noted down where he placed each article of clothing. The next morning, he took the slip of paper and read, cap is on the chair, pants and jacket are in the closet, shoes are under the bed. He dressed and looked at the last item on the list, which read, I am in bed. He began to search for himself, and after a while cried out in frustration, I have found everything that belongs to me, but what good is it when I myself am lost? Animals were complaining that human beings were always taking things away from them. The cow complained they took her milk, the hen complained that they took her eggs, the stick complained that they took his meat, the whale complained they took his oil, and so it went on. Then the snail smiled. I have something they would like to have, something they would certainly take away from me if they could. You see, I have time. Invited to his friend's house for a day. He stayed on and on for weeks. The host didn't want to embarrass the friend by asking him to leave. So one day, he remarked very casually, it's too bad you won't come to visit me again. Why do you say that? Asked the visitor. What makes you think I won't visit you again? And he answered and said, how can you come again, said the host, if you never leave?
And kids that got some baggage that you need to let go, think about some of this. When someone walks away and leave you, what should we do? Let it go. It wasn't meant for you. When you have been talked about and mistreated, what should we do? Let it go. God's got it. When you have done the best you can and you still didn't get it to work it out, let it go. God's in control. Now, this is a big one. If you love this world, more than you love God, then you're in trouble.